Going back to the P9 event, he and I'm in bed sleeping, and I'm in a nightgown. That's the Marge Simpson one. And all of a sudden, I mean, I don't have a schedule for this. I just get yanked out of wherever, and I apparate with him to what I call Smith, Klein, and Beechem. Smith smiles. Klein is the K lien, L-I-E-N, who has some form of an A lien, L-I-E-N, a debt he can't repay to us. And I'm Beechem. I'm the beseeched. I'm the victim in this P9 account, where they infested our AEROCOME system before we were born. We were warning the stupid fucking humans not to buy shit from them and to dismantle the organization before it becomes a real fucking headache and God returns and then has a problem being pulled in, like, outer, like, dimensions because of some fucking piece of shit, like, saltwater croc that decided they just loved Yoko Ono and the idea of John being together. He was such a great musician. He had such, oh my god, he had such great values. If I could take your fucking neck and pop it right off your fucking shoulders for being so fucking careless, I would. Except I can't fucking apparate to you because you use these mechanisms to make sure that I'm held in hostage elsewhere. I'm in hostage life. You put God in hostage life because you made such poor decisions generation after generation after generation, because these are like generational issues between father, son, and grandfather making some money in a wet pound pile of toilet paper. And then, like, I know, like, but then, like, what are they gonna, like, is she gonna be okay with that? Like, how about this? She'd rather not be pulled into a hostage negotiations with stupid fucking humans in, like, a place that they shouldn't be in and they can't repay the debt. Just to have a conversation off the record. Yeah, it's still on P9 account, which we own, which is the Smith, Klein, and BEECHEM, EM, the energy matrix, the energy matriarch, in the same fucking meeting with the man she's trying to get to in real life, and you fucking humans are, like, holding her hostage against him, and they have to do, like, all of these, like, Olympic-size obstacles and, like, win each other. So this way, like, humans are like, okay, well, they did this really, now I have a blackmail account. Really? No, because you're gonna die, and you're still gonna have to stand before us, and I have not told you what I plan on doing with any of you. So, it's not just one life to live, although you've really fucked this one up for, like, the whole generation. And then, as we're traveling AEROCOME back to his room, so this way I can pee in placement in his P9 bed, so this way he can jump up and go to the door, and whoever's waiting there, like, listening, because they apparently had some kind of, like, notice or schedule about this AEROCOME tube system in however that works in space, aircraft, whatever, with him and I being anatomical timing mechanism for, like, all earthly and elsewhere things. But yet I have no control over it. I'm just being pulled out of my bed and being pulled out of my reality, appearing and apparating in someone else's reality, going to a quick meeting in a nightgown, like, I didn't, and he's there, and he's just like, I'm in, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Right, and then, like, we're, like, kissing in the AEROCOME, like, ride back, because we don't know, like, how is this, like, what? Right, just, and then it's just look at me and, like, focus on me for a minute. Just, like, I don't know what kind of obstacles they're planning on throwing in our real lives for this relationship. He's like, I'm trying to get to you as best I can. I know your whole situation. I know that you don't know anything, and this is really confusing for you. He's like, and I'm sorry. He's like, but I'm just trying to do the best that I can. And I was just like, that's all I can ask, you know? So I wound up there. I really didn't want to. It took a little bit of convincing for me to actually go to the bathroom, but whatever. And then I was back in whatever, wherever I go in my disgusting orphanage reality where I'm neglected constantly and abused. And that's where I have lived for the last 41 years without him. Except for a couple of quick moments here and there when you need to, like, study how AEROCOME, like, time lapse and how, like, the tube systems of wormholes work with, like, transporting and teleporting people. Like, I mean, you get it? Like, you use a phone and your voice teleports somewhere else, and then it operates in someone's ear, and then you have a message. You just don't know, is that person calling me right in the second? Or did that person, like, schedule a phone call, like, 30 years in advance to hit me right on this exact moment in time to remind me of something else? Yeah, see, you humans aren't that advanced yet. I get that. That's why you should be talking in a banana or a finger, not into, like, an actual advanced piece of equipment. You were never scheduled nor ready for it. For sure.